think concerned nations are beginning to see the tyrant, the dictator in Muhammadu Buhari, as the United States Senate has blocked the sale of weapons and military equipment to Major General Muhammadu Buhari's federal government as a result of its constant abuse of human rights. If you're just joining in, kindly tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever videos such as this are dropped. And if you're already a member of this wonderful family, I say a very big thank you. If you're a returning subscriber, I say welcome. Now, we all know all of these things that has been on the events. One which is evident is the killing of ßL0CK protesters in Lagos State, according to the United States officials. The Nigerian government has over time relied on the United States armed sales to help them address multiple security challenges ranging from terrorism such as Boko Haram and ISWAP and many others, kidnapping of farmers, herders clashes and many other. But Foreign Policy reported that the lawmakers on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee delayed clearing a proposed sale of 12 AH-1 Cobra attack helicopters, 28 helicopter engines produced by GE Aviation, 14 military-grade aircraft navigation systems made by Honeywell, and 2,000 advanced precision kill weapon system, laser-guided rocket munitions. Information sent by the State Department to Congress said that the deal is worth $875 million. The blockage is believed to be an indication that the lawmakers want the United States government to have a rethink on its relationship with Nigeria, as Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the president, has gradually drifted towards authoritarianism, dictatorship, and whatever name you want to add to the list. This is what this regime is all about now. And as you all know, Buhari went to the United States during the previous government, Donald Trump. They had handshakes, and afterwards they signed this very elaborate and very complex arms transfer and sales and all of that. And to the United States, it's more about money. And if you actually look at this, you realize that the government of the United States, Donald Trump, knew, because he even met the mother of Leah Sharibu, who was brought to the United States. She met Donald Trump right there at the White House. And the question that Buhari said Trump asked him afterwards is this: why are you killing Christians? That is because it is more or less a Muslim affair against the Christian, something like that. But what I want you guys to kind of take note of is this: aside the killing of Christians, which is one of the drive of the terrorists and bandits and killers in the north of Nigeria, they also kill Muslims. And the Muslims they kill are the people who are not supporters of theirs, people who have not allowed themselves to be subjugated. So these are vampires who take on the cloak of religion, Islam, to perpetrate crime. It's as simple as that. And it's easier for them because with the religion Islam comes violence and aggression and many other things. That is what propels the religion Islam. It is more forceful. It is more, it keeps people in this slavery kind of a mentality, particularly the women and children. So that is what it is. So Donald Trump signed it, took in the money. But as it stands, the Senate right now are making sure that none of this happen. It will not be sent to them anymore. Nigeria is not going to take any, and Buhari cares less about this anyway. It's not his business. He is in Nigeria to perpetrate crime. And what he wants to do is to empower Fulanis in whatever way he can to put them right where he wants. He doesn't mind killing everybody. Even as the country battles terrorism, insurgency, Western governments and rights organizations have berated the current administration for its abuse of human rights, particularly the killing of NSAS protesters by army personnel, corruption also. And corruption is what gives birth to all of this. Wickedness gives birth to corruption and many other things. And the recent suspension of Twitter operations across the country. These are the points that have been raised against this regime. Buhari will never go down well. He will always be remembered for being a terrorist. Look at Buhari's son, the one who took so much money, bought himself power bikes, and even almost got knocked down. I mean, his brains got knocked out. This boy has about 157 or 1,000 or something thereabout committee who are going to arrange and prepare for his wedding. That is all what Buhari came for. They say Buhari is not a thief, he never stole money, he never did this. Whatever it is that you guys want to say, Buhari came back finally to do what he is presently doing. So Buhari cares less if he gets out of it. The problem is this: many of you forgetting so soon. If Nigeria is not broken apart, you will be, bringing in their children and raising up your hands and saying cyber. But don't forget that they've stolen so much money. So they have money to put themselves back in place. And since they've been around corridors of power, they are also in government. They've been there. They are the powers and all of that be. They will do just everything to put themselves in. And of course, this is a clique, it's a caucus. They always remember each other. In June, Bob Menendez, chairperson of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, called for a fundamental rethink of the framework of our overall engagement with Nigeria during a Senate hearing with United States Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. Mr. Menendez and top Republican on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Jim Rich, jointly placed a hold on the proposed arms sale. Multiple U.S. officials and congressional aides are disclosed to the outlet. Details on the proposed sales were first sent by the United States State Department to Congress in January before Joe Biden assumed office as president. Some experts had also advised that the United States pause the arms sales pending when it makes a broader assessment of corruption and the Nigerian military effort in minimizing casualties in its fight against Boko Haram insurgents and other acts of violence. There doesn't have to be a reason why we don't provide weapons or equipment to the Nigerian military, said Judd Development, Director of Africa Program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, but it has to be done with an assessment of how it will actually, one, will change direction of conflict in Nigeria, and two, that they will use it consistent with our laws. In both cases, it's a question mark or a fail. There is a culture of impunity that exists around abuses by military, and Aneth Ewang quoted Punch newspaper. Is a Nigerian researcher and he works for Human Rights Watch. I'm sure it's a difficult situation. There are so many conflicts springing up across the country now. The newspaper quoted Mr. Ewang further to have said the authorities, I presume, are trying to do their best. They are doing the best they can do to save lives and properties, but this must be done in accordance with human rights standards. You cannot throw one out just to be able to achieve the other. Nigeria has only received 6 out of the 12 Tucano jet fighters purchased from the United States government, and we heard that one was shot down or something like that by bandits, the same one that have been pampered and giving money. Nigerian money is being given to them, and many other terrible things. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom Parliament has declared that Buhari's actions indicate support for incessant terrorist and bandit attacks targeted at individuals and communities. And that's it. So guys, the United Kingdom is kind of on two sides. They will never be true. They will always be here and there. They might say, no, we don't want to get involved in a country such as Nigeria. It's a sovereign country and all of that. But they care less. That's the point. They care less about it. They never meant good for Africa, never meant good for Nigeria. So what are we saying? Why is anyone thinking that these Western countries will rise up and begin to do the right thing? It's just that some few people who have conscience and some Nigerians who are there, and they've kind of got themselves involved in politics there in these Western countries, are the people trying to make a change. And secondly, there are people who have parents from Africa, and their parents tell them the stories, and they can see themselves, so they can connect. These are the people who are obviously making a change. I'm not trying to tell you that we don't have people who have conscience. Yes, we have people who have conscience, who are Caucasians, who are trying to make a change and bring about positivity. It's not going to be about money, 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 money.